going to hand it over to Sue. Angie, could you introduce Sue? Because you know her way better than me, and I know she's amazing, but I want to edify her.
I would love to introduce Sue. She is an absolute gem. Yeah, she's a gem, and she loves her product, and she is amazing when it comes to the savvy products and makeup. Yeah, so there you go.
Wow.
Thanks, Sue.
Angie. So Young Living has skincare products suitable for all skin types, but today I'm only going to talk about the latest Bloom collection, is the latest skincare products added to our lineup. What's so special about them? They address the appearance of uneven skin that has lost its natural radiance, which as you age, you'll notice that could be happening. And the Bloom products support brighter, more luminous skin. They contain natural, clean ingredients, just like all other Young Living products do. And the following steps, like any skincare regimen, should be done every morning and every night. Doing a skincare regimen once in a while will not be effective in the anti-aging battle, and this will become more important as you age. I can talk a little bit about aging. I turned 62 on Saturday, so I feel good about how I look for my age. The Bloom Brightening Cleanser. This contains plumeria flower extract, sodium hyaluronate, and pracaxi seed oil. Pracaxi seed oil is antifungal, antibacterial, and antiseptic, which means it's wonderful to soothe and alleviate irritated skin. You gently massage a tiny amount onto your wet face and neck and rinse and pat dry. Then you're going to follow that up with the Bloom Brightening Essence. This has mica in it, so you need to shake it up so that luminous stuff gets all mixed in together, because it does settle down a bit to the bottom. It's a gel texture, but a thin gel, and it infuses moisture into the skin. It refines your skin's look and texture, and it balances the pH. So when you use a cleanser on your face, it throws your pH out of whack. And the Bloom Brightening Essence is sort of like a toner. It will balance the skin's pH. It also reduces the appearance of pores. It leaves the skin feeling refreshed and radiant. And you'll pat it dry a bit, or let it dry a bit before you follow it with the next step, which is your lotion. This is the Bloom Brightening Lotion, and it features the Sheer Lumet Brightening Complex. So anybody who's been using Young Living products for a while now is familiar with Sheer Lumet, which went out of stock and was gone for a really long time. So it's a great product. It's lovely for the skin, and this has the Sheer Lumet Brightening Complex in it. It does brighten the skin's appearance, it boosts your natural radiance, and it contains antioxidants which help minimize the appearance of future damage. So this one, you only need a couple of pumps of lotion to cover your entire face, neck, and décolletage, which always do this area when you're doing your skincare regimen, or you're going to end up with turkey neck, because your face will look nice and unwrinkled and your neck won't. So those are the 3 steps that are an absolute minimum when it comes to skincare, but I highly recommend the addition of a couple more steps. So exfoliating, this is our Satin Mint Facial Scrub. This product exfoliates layers of dead skin cells, which can make your skin feel and appear to be drier. Oh, as I'm not following along here. It draws impurities from the skin. It minimizes the appearance of pores. It's not a cleanser. It is meant to be used no more than 2 or 3 times a week. Over exfoliating your skin can cause your skin to break out. This product contains peppermint oil. It's very refreshing, but I don't recommend leaving it sit on your face for any length of time. It's meant to do a scrub and rinse immediately thereafter. So this would be done after the cleansing step, prior to the Bloom Essence. That's the part where you put your scrub in. Then you will want to use the poppy seed lip scrub while you're doing your exfoliation a couple of times a week. This product is amazing for those super dry winter months, or if you live in a windy region that tends to suck the moisture out of your lips. It's made with 4 different types of butters and poppy seed. Gently exfoliate the dry skin, creating a flawless surface to apply your lip products. So, you know, when you have dry lips, you get the little crusties hanging off sometimes. This gets rid of all that stuff and makes your lips nice and soft and smooth.
And it
using a
tastes
small, yeah, it does actually taste good too. So it's not like some things you use on your lips and it's like, hey, I'm never using that again. It tastes like crap. No, this actually tastes good. You just use a small amount and do circular motions on the surface of your lip and then remove with a damp cloth. And this would be done right after your satin mint scrub. Then we have a product that you will never, ever, ever, ever want to be without, the Wolfberry Eye Cream. This product is in the US market. It has not been brought to the Canadian market yet. We have access to it because we have access to most products in the US market. This should be done every morning and every night right after applying your moisturizer. It helps soothe tired eyes. It minimizes the appearance of fine lines, circles, and bags. It contains wolfberry as well as lavender, Roman chamomile, frankincense, and geranium. All those oils are amazing for the skin. You only need a very, very tiny amount, and I put it on my ring finger and then tap it gently around the eye area. Don't apply it too close to your eye because as you blink, the product migrates, and if you put it too close to the eye to start with, you could end up with it in your eye and it could cause some irritation. So you do not need to apply it too close to your eye. This product is non-negotiable. The eye area needs special attention because the skin is thinner and the area will show lines first. Then, makeup. I know makeup is everywhere and you might be thinking that yours is working just fine, but is it? Are you confident that your makeup is 100% free of harmful chemicals? If you're using Savvy, they are. Does your makeup have ingredients in it that are beneficial for your skin? You work hard to maintain your health and youthful appearance. Why would you want to undo that when you apply your makeup every morning? So if you're looking for safe, toxin-free makeup you will look and feel good with, you'll want to go with Savvy Minerals. So are you curious about what's in your regular makeup? You should be, because many products have harmful ingredients that can affect your reproductive system, human development, organs, and more. These harmful ingredients are not found in any Young Living products. Some of these harmful ingredients are petrochemicals, which that could include mineral oils, which are made from petroleum and may cause skin breakouts, premature aging, and negatively affect your hormones and your immune system. So everything you put in and on your body is going to affect all of that stuff. Another ingredient that Young Living does not have is talc, which can cause skin irritation, organ system toxicity, lungs, like your lungs and ovaries, and is a known carcinogen. Talc is found in many commonly available eyeshadows, blushes, foundations, and face powder. Then we have parabens, which are known carcinogens and harmful to reproductive systems, and they do affect development. And then our phthalates, which are also toxic to the reproductive system and affect development, and those are in almost everything. They also disrupt your endocrine system and are known carcinogens. Young Living products also don't contain gluten, nanoparticles, metals, synthetic dyes, synthetic fragrances, bismuth, which is a popular filler found in makeup, and it causes skin irritation. Did you know that these ingredients could be hiding in your everyday cosmetics? I did not know that before. But now that I've done my research, I'm confident using the Savvy Minerals foundation and other products. So who's excited that Savvy Minerals Liquid Foundation has arrived in the Canadian market? Yeah. I got a lot of comments from people in my group that are really excited about this product coming to the Canadian market. I love this foundation. It has avocado oil in it, which Jesse talked about earlier. It's a really good oil that you can ingest. It's also good for hydrating your skin and retaining moisture from the outside. It contains sandalwood essential oil that gives your complexion natural radiance. And we have 13 different shades to choose from. The colors are so forgiving though, so it makes it easier to choose a shade that matches your complexion. But I do recommend getting more than one color so that you can get your perfect match when the seasons change, because you're not going to have the same skin tone in the summer that you're going to have in the winter, especially if you live somewhere like I do, where the winters are usually fairly cold and I don't spend a ton of time outside. So to apply your new liquid foundation, you're going to use the foundation brush, or for a medium to full coverage, or the blending sponge, which is for light to medium coverage. And you'll apply it just to under your jawline. So this is the steps for doing your makeup. You're going to use a primer first, which we don't have the hydrating primer available at the moment, but the other one works just fine for all skin types. Then this concealer, which is also a new product to the Canadian market. We have 6 different shades to choose from. There's light 1 and 2, medium 1 and 2, and dark 1 and 2. So you just choose the one that suits your skin tone best. And then our foundation is the next step. Then if you're going to use a bronzer, this is when you would apply it after your foundation. And then the blush is next. Then the eyeshadow, and then followed by your eyeliner, which the Jet Setter is the black eyeliner. I use the dark brown multitasker. I find black is just a little too intense for my age. I don't care for black. And then our mascara, which we have 3 different mascaras available in the Canadian market: the lengthening, the volumizing, and then the original mascara, which a lot of people don't like the brush in the original mascara. I don't mind it so much, but I do like the lengthening the best. So I use the lengthening first, and then I'll use one of the other ones to thicken up and volumize my lashes a little bit more. And then after your mascara, you're going to use your lip products. We have lipsticks and lip glosses in the Canadian market. So you can get it all. You do not need to go shopping in the stores not knowing what you're buying because the ingredients aren't listed on there. You can get everything from Young Living. So that's our products, taking care of your skin from the outside and the inside. So does anybody have any questions about this stuff?
I have a question. When you're putting on the mica shimmery, what's that called again?
The essence?
Yeah. Do you just put it on
essence?
with your hands? Like just tap it on with your fingers? Okay, that's what
Yes.
I just.
About a quarter size amount is all you need in your palm, and then just clap your hands together and then pat it all over, and then just let it dry for a bit.
The other thing that I had a question before was I thought Sheer Lume was a moisturizer, and then I learned that it wasn't. And so then what moisturizer do you recommend after the Sheer Lume? Or is that even
instead of using a Sheer, well,
sorry, Sheer
if
Lume,
you're
what is
using
it called? The Bloom lotion.
the Bloom lotion, yeah, so this is a moisturizer, right? So it has the same, it has the same complex in it. It has the Sheer Lume complex in it, but this is a moisturizer.
Okay, so that one is a moisturizer with Sheer Lume in it. Okay, well that
with Sheer Lume in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always wanted to know that.
Yeah. It's just the Sheer Lume it was a very popular product because it made your skin feel so good. So this does the same thing. It really does make your skin feel nice.
May I say something? I was a art fan for a lengthy period, and then when the Bloom was introduced, I quickly became a Bloom fan. So between the two of them, I prefer Bloom, but I have at the same time, I had taken a month break away from the Bloom, and then I started using the art again for a bit, and now I'm back on the Bloom. So, but I absolutely love it. So
yeah, it's definitely a lovely product. It is a lovely, lovely product.
Yeah. So can I ask you what your favorite one is, Sue? Do you have a favorite
for myself?
One? Yeah.
I like how Bloom feels on my skin.
Yeah.
However, there is something in, even with Sheer Lume, when I tried using Sheer Lume, I can only use it for about a week or two, and then my face starts to break out, which I don't tend to normally break out. So the Bloom does that as well. So I can only use it for a period of time, and then I switch back. So in the summer months, I will use all Art products. In the winter, instead of the Art moisturizer, I use Sandalwood. Which is
good to know. Good to know.
Product. Yeah.
Yeah.
And because I have all the products, I can play with stuff. I mean, not everybody has that, but just know that it's good to have backup. So if some people might be like me and they might have something in there that their skin doesn't really love the Bloom, although it looks great for a while. It's, just swap out for a while and then go back to it. You can do that.
Okay, so Cheryl just said in the chat there that she's allergic. Is that to the Bloom, Cheryl?
Yeah, I actually, the first time I used it, I was covered in hives. And same with my daughter. We both reacted so badly, so fast to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what ingredient in there you're allergic to?
No idea. No, but Young Living was super great and they just refunded us. But it was like,
right.
I was super excited for her. She's 14 and it deals with cystic acne, and I had really high hopes, and it was kind of too bad, but.
And so that's the only one that she's broken out. Had you tried all three of them?
Like the Orange Art?
No. Like the three, the moisturizer, the cleanser, and the brightener?
Yeah, we had it all. I got the whole line when it first came out, and we both did not do well with it.
Okay, I wonder if it was the mica. I don't know. I'm just guessing at that. I don't know. Interesting.
Yeah, that's hard to tell if you don't know. If you don't know which ingredient it could be, because it could be any. I have. I'm sensitive to aloe as ingesting it, so I have to be careful about how much aloe I put on my skin too.
Right.
So.
Has anyone here tried the Art line?
That's what I use right now.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Bloom. I actually use it maybe once a week, but I like the Art line. It's cleanser, toner, moisturizer.
Mm-hmm.
I love the smell of it. The Bloom, I don't love it. When I use it, it feels luxurious, but if I were to use it every day, it would be too much. That's just me personally. And like we're saying here, everyone's an individual.
Yeah.
There's not a one size fits all for everybody. So it's personal preference. It's your skin. It's whatever else you're going through. But I love the Art line personally. And yeah.
It's just how we react to the oils differently, right? Everybody's body is different. So it's going to react different to the moisturizing line as well.
Right.
For sure.
So how do you know?
Cheryl. Oh, sorry.
Can I just ask, Cheryl,
yes.
How do you know if you're actually allergic to something in the Bloom, or if the Bloom is detoxifying? You know what I mean? Like removing that toxicity from your skin.
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because it wasn't like pulling out things, it was actually giving us hives and it was super itchy. I don't think it was detoxifying from anything. Yeah, we did give it a bit of a go.
Okay.
And we just both were like, literally had it looks like slugs on your face. It wasn't actually like pimples or anything being pulled out. It was like an allergic reaction.
Okay, good to know.
Cheryl, I was going to ask, did you try any of the other products, the other skincare products at all?
Yeah, usually we have, we've tried them both. We have the Orange and the Art line in our house. Yeah.
Okay. And there's also, for your daughter, she could also use the charcoal bar soap too for cleansing.
Yeah, we do have that actually as well.
Yeah, that's another good one for younger skin.
I have a I have a question. Like, what can we use for SPF on our face? Like, does anybody use the Young Living SPF on their skin? And like, do we put that on before makeup? Like, what?
I don't use a lot of sunscreen at all. So I don't tend to use that on my face. where I live, I'm not in super hot sun. I would probably, if I was in the Okanagan and outside a lot, I would probably use it on my face. Our Savvy Minerals powder foundation does have an SPF of 4, so I will actually use that. And I tend to wear a hat and not get a lot of sun on my face. But for my body, I definitely use the Young Living's sunscreen if I'm out for a length of time. I have olive skin, so if I'm outside, I tend to tan, not burn.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
I missed that. Was there a question on the sunscreen as to how effective it was?
No, I
No,
was
about
curious
using it on the face.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. Yes, for sure. On the face. 100%.
I'd like to add a little bit of something that I found to really help apply the sunscreen is I got carrot seed oil as well. So I just take a little dollop of the sunscreen because I'm a burner. I burn, and we live in the
You would
Okanagan.
be.
Imagine that you've got red hair and you burn.
Yeah.
So I just do a little dollop of the sunscreen and a couple drops of the carrot seed oil and mix it, and then it applies much nicer. And
Oh, good to know. Thank you.
That's an awesome
Yeah.
hack. I'm gonna do a post about that. Thanks, Cheryl.
Yeah. Good to know. Thank you,
that is a
Cheryl.
good one. It's good because carrot seed oil has some SPF properties too.
Also, to understand the SPF, an SPF of 4 means you can stay out in the sun 4 times longer than you normally would. That's what that
Right.
means, SPF of 4. So SPF of 50 can stay out 50 times longer than you normally would. I mean, okay, that's a lot of SPF.
Right.
And
Yeah.
yeah, you still want to be able to get your vitamin D. So definitely, if you're thinking of a sunscreen, that would be probably my first recommendation is switch to Young Living, because you're going to be able to still absorb the vitamin D. You're not going to have any of the toxic chemicals being baked into your skin. That's probably one of the greatest crimes of humanity is toxic sunscreen, in my opinion.
Right. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right on that. Because the toxic ingredients in sunscreen cause what the sunscreen protects you from, but not with Young Living. So that is definitely something you want to switch out if you're using sunscreen in that hot, sunny Okanagan. Yeah, and thanks for explaining that, Jessie, because a lot of people have misconceptions about what SPF actually means. It has nothing to do with the minutes that you're outside. If you burn when you're outside for 5 minutes, then you need to have SPF protection so that you can stay out for 50 times longer is good, right? But I don't burn that easily, so I'm not as concerned about it as Cheryl would be, because her skin tone is much different than mine.
I have a question, Yvette here. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hi.
Yes.
Can I see, you had a image there of the bloom line, the first step, second, and third step. Can you please put that up there again so I can take a quick picture?
I love the roller there, the jade roller. Do you know much about the use of the jade roller, Sue, on the picture before it?
Yeah, no, I have one that I bought at beauty school in Idaho a couple years ago. It's sort of like the lymph, when you're doing a lymph thing for your skin, very light rolling. I'm assuming that that's what it kind of does for your face as well, right?
Exactly. I've actually been meaning, it's on my homework list, to find a good video or a chart that explains like lymphatic drainage with a jade roller. But do you guys understand lymphatic drainage and how that works? Your lymphatic system, it's like your circulatory system, but it only functions when you're moving. So exercise is great to move your lymph around. It doesn't respond to like deep pressure. That would actually not help, but it's more like a light brushing. So I actually have a video about dry brushing. So you dry brush like this is just like brushing. So this is the same concept. So it's cold and you roll it. You want to find a map of like your lymphatic drainage, but I don't know. I'm not an expert at this, but I've just been like, when I use it, I go like this and I roll. So anyways, that looks like a really cool little set. And I did not know about that. I've learned so much here, Sue. So thank you.
I really appreciate you girls doing this. I definitely learned from you girls.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I would encourage everybody to share with your people what you've learned today. Share with your people and let them know that these girls are going to be back tonight. And yeah, it's just wonderful to be able to share all these products and answers together. Yeah, so
You bet.
Thanks, ladies. We'll see you later
Thank you
tonight.
so
okay, thanks again, guys.
Bye.